I think this is an important step forward for Barcelona and certainly for Xavi as well.
Gavi and Pedri are not normal. They're just not normal.
18 and 20.
Absolutely not normal. Normally what happens with most teams, particularly the best teams, is you get young players and they come in and they mature, and then when they're a little older, 23, 24, when you get to big games and big finals, then they start producing. These two are doing it right now. These two are in the middle of all the important plays and all the important things that happen for Barcelona in such a big game. They are front centre, right in the middle of it, and putting the ball in the back of the net. I mean, they're not normal.
You famously said, obviously, you would disown your own son to adopt Pedri, Ali.
I didn't quite use those terms. Is that okay?
That's what I read between the lines.
Okay.
Gavi or Pedri now is a real conversation that maybe we weren't having even at the start of the season.
Well, what you like about Gavi is there is a certain nastiness about him.
Yeah.
There's a chip on the shoulder. There's a bite. It's obviously a kid that has always been told you're too small to play. Nah, you're too little.
Yes, I can relate.
Well, I know full well that you can relate. It's just a guy who's I look at him as a guy who's always had to fight to be in the position that he is in. And he's not going to let go of this opportunity. He's going to hang tight to this opportunity. Pedri, on the other hand, is much more of a fluid player, much more of a guy who the touches are silky, effortless at times in how he's able to get away from people. The balance of the two, the combination of the two is what makes Barcelona really interesting for the next decade if you're able to keep both players. As for Xavi and the decision that he made yesterday, in that I'm going to have Gavi on the field. I'm obviously going to have Pedri on the field.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Busquets on the field, but Busquets needs help. So I'm going to have De Jong as well. So we're not going to go with three strikers. We're going to go with either Gavi or Pedri, who'll be on the left-hand side, and they're going to tuck inside, and we're going to have a fourth midfielder. And that, in some ways, is to be able to press higher up the field with more energy, but also to protect Sergio Busquets. You have the activity of Frenkie de Jong, and Busquets can still give you the transition as an outlet when you're playing the ball from the back. He can still find a pass. He just can't defend. Now you protect him, allow Gavi and Pedri to do the run in front of you, and of course you have Dembele, who I've been critical of Ousmane Dembele, and while yesterday he missed a couple of chances, I also saw things from Dembele that I think are very encouraging from Barcelona's perspective. Sliding challenge in the middle of midfield, winning the ball back, playing with intensity. You get all of that, and on top of that, you got Lewandowski scoring goals. It is why you get excited about Barcelona and why it is so disappointing when they're not able to deliver this with consistency.
This is Barca's first trophy without Lionel Messi since 1999.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.